It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Pats, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the New England Patriots. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try to have their starters ready for week one, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
3rd and 2.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Taken in at the 11. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be Eagles football. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right.
Oh, a Cardinal sin there. Thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead...
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with... Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
These guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this really an interesting matchup here in week one. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today, but for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since the loss to the Chiefs back in February.
And no Zach Ertz. Was it a touchdown? Was it not a touchdown? In New England, they're still upset over that call. But, hey, this game is going to be a blast because the Eagles, they didn't feel like they put enough pressure.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Eagles are going to get...
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. The Pats at the line ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Hassan Reddick.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. With your sixth-round pick, not many expect them to jump right in and contribute, but he's done a pretty nice job.
As a sixth-round pick, you'll come in and just work harder. That's part of what goes into it because you want to prove you should have been picked higher. But we've seen sixth-round picks come in and play very well in this league. He will have the same opportunity.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Douglas with a grab over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And and I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least, and I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that it may be...
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
That's good for our Patriots.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown, sir.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's good for our Patriots.
They go play action here on 1st down. Completes it to Douglas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They got 29 yards that time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Eagles are going to have it here.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record.